Hello, it's Simon here from Confidence Wheels, and I'm about to publish this week's article, which is entitled Expect the Unexpected, Addressing Mortality. Now, full disclosure, I hate the phrase expect the unexpected. I find it recursive, irritating, and my driving instructor used to begin every lesson with it. Sidebar, if you are a driving instructor and you begin every lesson with the expect the unexpected, do not sit silently with your head in your hands for 5 minutes when your student drags the near side rear wing against a parking bollard on the way out of the driving school car park. Okay, so this article really is aimed at encouraging you to address some of the issues around mortality. We're human beings, we've spent millions of years evolving survival traits, and we hate to think about a time when we're not around. However, we are also social creatures. Arguably, our lives persist in those we love, and I ask you to ask yourself the question, what would you rather lose, an index finger or a loved one? The answer is probably the former. Okay, so what can you do? Wills. If you don't have an up-to-date will, there is a real risk of your loved ones feeling horribly insecure and confused, possibly engaging in catastrophic, familial conflict that can split the family apart, and there's a decent chance that your assets will end up getting lost to the state in care fees or potentially a future spouse of your current partner or spouse. Make a will. Funerals. People really hate thinking about these. They're really visual representations of a time we're not around. Have the conversation with people. You don't need to go into a ton of detail. But if you don't do that, those you love are left with organising a really complicated event whilst newly bereaved amongst funeral directors who are sort of all too eager to conflate their feelings of loss with spending, and they end up spending too much and feeling awful afterwards. Lasting powers of attorney, please get one of these. Nowhere near enough people have these. They let you appoint someone you trust to step into your shoes in the event you lose mental capacity. Could be through a car crash, increasingly it's through dementia as we get older. If you don't have them, this goes to the authorities initially, which can lead to all sorts of horrible things happening, like residential care in different parts of the country and things. But equally, your assets will just get frozen for a period, and this can really leave that loved ones sort of up the creek, or payments going out your bank account to people who you no longer get anything from. I've seen that happen. So act on this now. And finally, I've just given a nod to life insurance. You've worked hard to minimise uncertainty for your family. Just cover off the sort of catastrophic events with a bit of insurance if you get a moment. Okay, so listen, all you have to do to get this moving is begin. Just get over that first hurdle, click on the link, make an inquiry, make a call, just begin it. Once you start having the conversation, it gets infinitely easier. It's just that initial hurdle that people really, find hard to get over. Okay, so here endeth the lesson. Subscribe to the videos, read the articles, get in touch if you want to know more, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Take care.